Melodies in Mind would like to thank all of our syndicators for carrying the program. We'd also like to thank the NCRA, the National Campus Community Radio Association, for their broad support for our initiatives. We now have 5 syndicating stations in BC, 3 in Ontario, 1 in Nova Scotia, and 1 in New Brunswick. So we're effectively on the air from coast to coast, and a great range of people are able to listen to the program. It's a really wonderful thing to be able to give such wide exposure to grassroots music, and I thank you all for helping me to make this happen. All the best. Welcome to Melodies in Mind, the happiest show on earth. You are being summoned into the songs of the spirit of social concern. So relax, kick back, and join the harmony. Every week we bring 3 featured guests who share their music in an interview starting at 8 p.m. Then they come together for a full hour song circle at 9. Now, come with me and let us meet today's featured guest. Shall we? And so this week we're going to feature some archived interviews with guests that were in the studio here in person. And the first will be with a band called The Geese, who were here on February 1st, 2011. Right here. The Geese, and it was very difficult to get them all here, but I had some bread, and I gave them the bread, and they came in. So here they are. First featured guest of the day is the band called The Geese. Hey there.
What you say, my wayward son? What you say to me? What you say, my wayward son? What you say to me? I've got the feet of a rambling man, I've got the soul of a ghost. I've been that way since the day I found that rambling road. And after that my eyes were set, a ship to sail at dawn, beyond the vast expanse of the road that called me on. It called me to adventure, it called me to my feet. I gave all that I could not sell and bought my poverty. Yeah. What you got, my wayward son? What you got to show? What you got, my wayward son, to take you down the road? I've got the feet of an astronaut with novas on the brain. I've got a nose like a fireman's hose and a right hook like a train. But if you think there's not the steam to get me through this world, when sun is set I'll trace my steps back to those hidden pearls that only can be found by the starlight on the creek, by boys like me and Huckleberry who never learned to read. Wandering free, none in my way, living to see love win the day. All of my friends what we'll see. Say I got nothing, sir, nothing much to see. But with all of my nothing, sir, I can buy what matters to me. Oh, the ocean sings with me, with the sun and the stars. Oh, the sky is my rooftop, and the rain's my credit card. Well, the sky is my rooftop, and the rain's my credit card. Well, the sky is my rooftop, and the rain's my credit card.
Very nice. You're listening to The Geese on Melodies of Mine, CJSF, 90.1 FM. I'm going to play Sound Man for a second here. You can hear all of the instruments, but the things that could help is maybe bringing the cello and the mandolin a little bit more forward.
Okay.
And you might have a better balance.
We love when we hear more cello. We love hearing that.
Yeah, it's not often said, because the cello is usually a pretty loud instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would have directed you to do exactly what you did, was to have it in the back of the room, but yeah, that's great. So let's learn a little bit about the Geese now. Let's see. How long has the band been together? And tell me a little bit of the story of how you all became one flock.
The Geese started in 2007. Is that right? 2008? Something like that? 2008. So it's been about 3.5 years, something like that. We started off on the East Coast in New Brunswick, where we all met.
Oh.
A university there.
All right. Which one?
St. Stephen's University.
All right. I'm an alumni of UNB.
You are?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm a maritimer. Yeah.
We love hearing that.
Yeah.
We are the smallest university ever, I think.
Yeah.
St. Stephen University has like...
Entire alumni.
Yeah, we're the entire alumni. There are like 90 students that go there a year.
Wow.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah. So did you all come here together, or how did this happen?
We decided to kind of make a go of it. We were playing up and down the East Coast of the States and Canada. We thought we'll just come out west. Mm-hmm. We kind of all have wanted to experience living in Vancouver. It's beautiful. And Zach, who's playing the dobro on that last song, is from Kelowna.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he enticed you then. You knew the secrets.
He was like, come this way. Played a little riff. And it got us.
Yeah. Cool. All right, well, let's hear another song then from the Geese.
I was a man who prided himself on always knowing just what to say. But now it's gone, and no one comes close. I'm a ghost. I prayed for a voice, but the words wouldn't come. Well, oh my God, loosen my tongue.
that's the sound of the geese. It's a very spirited song. Quite enjoyed that.
Thanks.
So, since I got you here in the studio, do you folks have any shows coming up or anything that you promote to the large Melodies in Mind audience? You might not be aware, but I do get 6 billion listeners every week.
I could feel that.
Yeah. Do take note, listeners, that this is from February 1st, 2011, so any shows they're going to talk about in the next little while have already happened. But you can definitely check their website and see where they're playing in the year 2013. In the year before that, you're probably not going to find them in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never done.
Okay, so that's February 12th.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's very good.
So, actually, I'm quite a fan of geese, actually. My email address even has goose in it. I have an email address with goose in it. And I'm curious to know why you've chosen that name.
Well, we had originally started out with a different name, actually. We had started off as the Family Band because our whole idea was to sort of be each other's backing bands with this songwriters collective as the main kind of driving force. But we changed to the Geese because first of all, the Family Band, it turned out none of us really actually liked that name. and geese are such awkward but beautiful creatures. And we really like the idea of the rotating leadership, and that we think that really represents what
All right,
we do.
geese have a rotating leadership. Right. Very nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We really love their color palette too.
Okay.
Love to import that next software.
All right. And are you online at all?
We are thegeese.ca.
Okay.
We also have a Facebook and a MySpace. We're all line.
And a friend face.
Friend face and my book and
My box.
no, that's different. Don't look that one up.
That's just your site.
That's my private site. Sorry.
Okay. Let's have another song here from the Geese on Melodies in Mind.
All right. This next song is called Omnibot. My name is Omnibot 563, designed to observe objectively the seasonal changes as the earth rotates, in order to document its failing state. I see pine trees weighted down in their white ball gowns, needles of tulle dusted with lace next to the embers. I watch their green flare into orange, warning of their changing state. To smoke and chalky ash, Omnibot 563, we received your report. Telecommunicatively, your use is a personification and metaphor are inappropriate and obscene. Please submit a new list of findings to the analyst team. I know unnecessary simile. It has not rained here on this day in 10 centuries. Now the trees weep with the clouds for the onset of their grief. Omnibot 563, as this is your first assignment, we are concerned your production line may have malfunctioned aboard and report to be disassembled immediately. So I headed for the woods. The sun, the sun, the sun, the sun. Hear the trees, the trees. It's a part of me. The sun, the sun, the sun. Oh yeah, the sun, the sun, the sun. Hear the trees, the trees. It's a part of me. The sun, the sun, yeah, the sun, the sun. Yeah, the trees, the trees. It's a part of me.
That was awesome. I'd like to thank the Gays for coming, and you'll hear more from the Gays in the Song Circle at 9. Our next archived interview is going to be with Deanna Cartier, who was here on November 2nd, 2010. So this interview will be 2.5 years old, and here it is. Our first featured guest of the day is Deanna Cartier.
Hi.
So let's hear a song.
We're gonna play already?
Yeah, we'll start with a song. We'll introduce the people to what they're here for, which is, the happiest show on earth, and we'll see how it goes.
Hi, everyone. I'm gonna start off with Open Road.
Can you see me? I'm walking away, walking away, walking away.
just wait until the madness fades. Open road, here I come. And this game goes round and round like the horses on a carousel. Open road, here I come.
Excellent. Oh, yeah. That's pretty happy.
That's a happy
We're
song.
allowed to have sad songs too, but, it's just the people I draw, they're the most happy people in my audience. It's amazing, yeah. All day long they smile. They just don't have any room for any sadness. It's kind of great.
Oh, there's sadness coming up, believe me.
Well, this will be the test. Let's see if we can actually make them sad. Maybe they can let me know if that happens. All right. So, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. And thanks so much for inviting me. I feel very privileged.
Yeah, I feel privileged having you here. It's a really great sound you have there. It's kind of a smoky voice you have there.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, and I didn't even think to say that, but I actually saw smoke coming up from your mouth.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I quit a long time ago, but...
Yeah. Yeah, it's very nice to listen to. And how long have you been playing?
Well, I've been writing songs for quite a long time. Mostly on piano. Like in my teens, I was doing some writing, and then a lot of bass playing. I played in gospel bands back home, and for quite a while. And then I just started really getting serious about guitar and picking it up when we moved to the coast about 5 years ago, and just really enjoying the music scene, and very inspiring. So I did a lot more writing once we got onto the coast, and then my husband Chris, part of my music team, Chris Andrews, who's here with us.
Hi, everyone.
And he's been doing some co-writing and helping with that. So yeah.
So the coast must have inspired you in some kind of way?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and what was it about the coast?
Just there's amazing singer and songwriters out there, and two groups that really kind of spoke to me. It was a group called Dutton Turn Hawks, and they're sort of a bluegrass kind of folk band, and so the guy in charge is Clay Hepburn, and he would have every Thursday night in his sort of garage, he'd turn it, and there's be sort of a circle, and just incredible singer-songwriters out there.
In his garage? That sounds like fun.
Yeah, well, it's sort of converted, and he's got all these antiques and stuff like that, and it was a warm garage, so that was kind of nice, and well lit up, and and then the other group was a singer-songwriter circle that I used to work with, some girls that I used to work with, and they really helped inspire me.
Now, is this in Gibson's, or where in particular?
Yeah, Gibson's, Seashelt, pretty much, I would have to say, that area.
Yeah. So do you find, like, I know you're from Gibson's, but the audience doesn't know yet.
Oh,
that's
yes.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry. Hi, everyone.
Yeah. If you look at her, you just tell. You can tell. She actually never told me, but I just...
We left the bumper stickers off.
Yeah. And what's it like? Is this all... So was it the scene particularly in Gibson's that inspired you, or is there more than that?
Well, the songwriters, singer-songwriters, are all over the coast.
All over the coast.
Just kind of like the people we either met through other people, or just people that there's a lot of venues there around the coast to play in and watch. And the music scene is just in smoke in there, I would say.
Yeah, it's a fairly vibrant festival scene as well through the summer. And,
for sure.
That gives us, an opportunity to not only play there, but to hear other musicians who are traveling or who are from there, and network with them, and collaborate and be inspired and pick up things from them as well. And that's very important. So.
All right. Cool. Well, let's have another song then. You're listening to Deanna Cartia on Melodies in Mind, and this is CJSF 90.1 FM. We're also on the internet at www.cjsf.ca. That's all right. You may also be listening to a lot of different radio stations across the country that we are syndicated on, so don't be fooled by what you're listening to. Just enjoy. Some people tune in actually just to hear the tuning. They're tuning enthusiasts in my audience.
The song's called On the Edge. It's dedicated to my family. Love a woman or any man. Will a child find a fortress when there's nowhere left to stand? And will you seek a new religion? The backyard will be played, 'cause there's a hole in your life and it's the size of a spade, and you can children who have stayed with you. We fear the devil laughing at you while you pray. You can't hear that baby moving, the sons are crying in the night. Without a warning, it's too late to start to fight, and you can push it up or dig it out. You can crawl on your knees and start to shout. You can make a crazy alien your head not make a sound, but in the end you're on the edge, staring down. Cigarettes and bottles laid, and Don Henley in the background, a reminder of his grave. And the two that once were married painfully, they split apart, where they took that baby's memory that still haunts them in the dark. And you can push it up or dig it out. You can crawl on your knees and start to shout. You can make a crazy haven your head not make a sound, but in the end you're on the edge, staring down.
The Anacardia. That's who you're listening to. That's not me. That's who you're listening to on CJSF 90.1 FM.
Yeah.
Wow, you're really on the edge there.
Yeah, it's the title of our new album that's coming out.
Oh, really?
So,
you have a new album coming out. Don't tell me about this.
Oh, well, it's being recorded at a Straight Sound Studio in Gibson's. Producer Ray Fulber. Hi, Ray.
Yeah.
And it's very exciting.
Is this putting some pressure on you? The producer is listening?
He might be. So that's really exciting. It's going to be a full-length album, and there's a lot of deep meaning for me, and on many levels, and it's turning out really well. Hopefully it'll be done in November or December sometime, so we hope to start promoting that. Yeah.
Okay.
We got some people that are going to be playing on the album. A drummer, Jay Johnson, and who else? A few other...
Sunshine Coast talent.
Yeah. Mikey. Joe Stanton. Tim Hersey.
Yeah.
Is that his
Tim
name?
Hersey.
Yeah.
Who's a well-known
Who else am I?
guitarist in the Vancouver area. Came in and did some work, but He was the guitarist in the first song you heard on Open Road. It's going to be a great song once it's done. It's just a
Well, it's
real
already a good song.
Yeah.
So we're looking quite forward to it. So
Yeah. So, is it got more of a rock edge, the album, or is Okay.
it's turning out that way. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that had a lot to do with the, Deanna already has a natural rhythmic sound.
Yes. Yeah.
But when we brought in Jay Johnson, it just took on a whole new level.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And the creativity that Ray's using to make the songs, but also keep the element and the coreness of the sound, I guess. Yeah.
And do you have any shows coming up? You're gaining many fans here because I have 7 billion listeners every.
No, you shouldn't have said that.
So,
Make me nervous.
is there any shows coming up that they can? Just a little note here that that interview was from 2010, so you may remember from the beginning there was 6 billion in 2011, so we did lose 1 billion there, but it's picked up again. And these upcoming shows, remember that this is November 2nd, 2010, so any upcoming shows are actually not upcoming. Check out, or any websites or anything?
Yeah, we're going to be playing this Saturday night. It's going to be at Lina's Lounge and Grill in Gibson's. And
Can it fit 7 billion?
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I would say.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, once they open the doors up, it should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Kobe Ramsey will be playing that night with us. And he's another fellow you may want to have on your show. He's quite incredible.
Yeah, send me the lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plugging him.
Yeah.
So, and then Chris and I will be playing here at Coco Limps on December 11th.
Right.
So
You're starting to tell me about this this gig off the air now. Is this something you're willing to share on the air? What exactly is this place?
well, it's the owner is Rachel. What's her last name?
Rachel Sawatsky. It's a chocolate shop by day.
Yeah.
And on the occasional weekend, it's also a music venue. So I think you can combine the best of many worlds.
Best of two worlds. Yeah. Music and chocolate. Yeah.
And we just went in today to sort of, scout the venue out and see what we
No
need.
other reason?
Eat the
Nothing else you
chocolate
wanted
as
to be
well,
there
I
for?
would
may have
I
walked
have
away.
some in my purse.
Yeah.
If you want.
Yeah. Chocolates are a great tool. Yeah. Chocolates can get you just about anything. It's a great currency.
Yes.
Yeah. And that is out. I don't know the exact address, though. It's out in West 10th Avenue is where it's located. So it's a little ways from here, but
Yeah.
I think it's chocolate. If not the
That-
music,
well,
will
that-
bring you there.
yeah. Yeah, and music. I think they have nothing to worry about.
That's right.
All right, well, we have time for one more song here. You're listening to Deanna Cartia on Melodies of Mine.
I'm gonna play this song. It's called "There's a Place." All these songs are gonna be on the album, but I'd like to dedicate it to my little dog Zena, who passed away this week. So this was for her. This place where spirits go is far away. Only heaven knows
I love it. Yeah. You have a beautiful voice. It's really, really wonderful to listen to.
Well, thank you so much, Ryan. It's been great being on this show. I'm just really privileged. And
Our next interview is going to be with Little Birdie. I guess it's a bird theme this week. We had the geese and we had Little Birdie now, and so we'll let it fly. And this is from 2012, so just last year, August 7th. It's even less than a year old. An interview with Little Birdie.
How's it going, Ryan?
Very good. I'm
nice
excited
to be
to
back
have
here.
you back. Yeah. This is Little Birdie, also known as Orit Shimoni. Orit Shimoni. And we'll open with a song.
Okay. This is called Haven't Got a Clue. It's a relatively new one.
Nothing's changed, huh? Well.
Sure it has. I used to think I had one.
All right. Okay.
My heart is spoken for, body is negotiable. My soul is not my own, my mind is mine but sociable. History does not repeat, it's never even stopped. We just keep picking up where someone else has dropped, and yet if this is all we get, then what are we to do but treat each other kindly, though we haven't got a clue. I'm full of memories, they're spilling over the brim, and they make loss of time seem so awful grim. But here I am right now, making one anew, and it just so happens that I'm here right now with you, and thus we must not fuss. What are we to do but move each other gently, though we haven't got a clue. Are just questions that have chosen a direction. Gestures are just needs we have reached for with our golden glove. It's not that I'm accusing you, 'cause clearly I'm guilty too. But if we've got this chance, I'd rather go for romance. Words are spoken all the time, they're all we've really got. Though there are galaxies between what we said and what we thought, and though you say nice things to me, they're only borrowed lines from every other person in every other time. And so if this is all we know, then what are we to do but speak with candid honesty, though we haven't got a clue. We haven't got a clue.
That is one amazing song.
Thank you very much.
Like, I wish I wrote that. It's very deep.
Thank you. It was
Yeah.
about 2 months of thinking and 5 minutes of writing.
Yeah.
Funny
Did it
how
take
works
that long
way.
to happen? Like, did you start it and keep picking it up on different?
This one was actually interesting because I really was philosophically struggling for definitely for about a month of really intense kind of knots. I don't know if
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Little philosophical knots, and then I was sitting in Toronto where I spent a couple of months now at someone else's gig. A couple of guys that play on my new album and phenomenal blues jazz musicians. And while they were playing a song, I don't remember which line came to me first, but the whole thing just kind of came in one whack. And then the music came to me as I was walking down the stairs to use the washroom. And then I got home to where I was staying that night and just took out the guitar and it was done.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was one of those quickies. But it really did sort of encapsulate a month of really intense thinking. So
Yeah.
it released the pressure for about 2 minutes before the next set of knots came.
Very nice. Yeah. So on the way to the washroom, it all just kind of yeah.
They say you get your best thinking done. So.
On the toilet.
Yeah, well, it was before the toilet. It was
This was
on the
before, it was on the
staircase
way.
down, yeah.
And if you're in like a venue, there's all kinds of distractions that could happen on the way to the toilet
That's true.
as well.
That's true. I've fallen down those stairs before, so
Yeah.
I was just basically trying really hard not to fall down the stairs, and the melody just came to me.
Excellent. So tell me a bit about what's happened between your last appearance here, which I think was in April. So
I think it was November.
November?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, further back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so yeah, tell me.
Whole lot of road.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember where I left. I guess I went to Ontario after that,
Uh-huh.
and then I was in Europe touring for about 3 months.
Yeah.
Came back, just spent 2 months in Toronto gigging and recording, and yeah, it's been very, very busy and good,
Mm-hmm.
exhausting, and my new word is exhilarosting. Everything has
That
been
works.
exhilarosting.
Is the so do you have a new recording, or is this
Yeah, well, actually,
Developed?
we had started recording before I went to Europe, and I'm really excited about it because it's got these killer good musicians from Toronto that have, they're big names themselves. They've played with big names, and we just sort of musically fell in love with each other, which just happens in cities like Toronto, where you just go and do your thing, and everybody's doing their thing, and then you cross paths. But because it's a recording with a bunch of working musicians, it means that everybody's schedules are basically impossible to coordinate, and it's well worth the wait. So we're sort of still in overdubbing stages, and meanwhile I was itching to release something, so I've just recorded a new one of 11 new songs that are just the album is called Bare Bones, and it's literally just me and guitar, which is actually the scariest project I've ever done.
Yeah.
It's really naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, it just came to mind the Annie DeFranco live album. I don't know if you've heard it, but just used to being with a band for a long, long time, and then she does this live thing in New York City, like...
Right, and it's just
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I mean, that's the way I've been touring. Most of my gigs are solo gigs, and sometimes people come and ask if I have an album that's just me, and I'm like, well, no, because if I'm in a studio and I know all these great musicians, I'll always use the musicians. But I finally went for it. So
right.
that should be ready by mid-September.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, let's have another song here from Little Birdie.
This is another one off that solo one, and it's one of those. Maybe I'll do this one. I have jokes with myself because I travel alone, and there's no one else to tell the jokes to. But I've done
This is candid. This is like total honesty here.
It's all I've got
I wouldn't
left,
admit
Ryan.
that.
Is
I wouldn't
candid
admit to that.
honesty. Speak with candid honesty. Oh yeah, no, all sorts of weird things happen to your brain when you do a lot of solo traveling.
Yeah.
I kind of thought, gee, I've been a traveling folk singer for a while, and I don't have my own train song.
Okay.
So I kind of challenged myself to write a train song, but you can't just challenge yourself to write a train song. You have to challenge yourself and then wait for the inspiration to hit. And I was doing some musing. And was thinking about the fact that you learn all these things as you go, and you become kind of wiser, and then you can't go back in time to fix things that you've messed up, which is very frustrating.
And as I was thinking about that, the line, "You can't stop this train anymore," came.
Okay.
And so became the train song called "You Can't Stop This Train Anymore." You smiled at me the other night, but it was only in my dreams. They're getting better, these little visions, but I take care. Perhaps your journey is going well. I wish that I knew how you fared, but there's one thing I know for sure: you can't stop this train anymore. Once you start thinking, you start to know, you start to pace, it starts to show, and all the love cannot undo the harm that's done. Perhaps salvation is at the root, perhaps forgiveness is in the works, but there's one thing I know for sure: you can't stop this train anymore. Sometimes I picture you there to greet me, even though I'm the one who left you there. Sometimes it's easy to imagine, but I take care. Perhaps it circles this very track, and the way forward is the way back. But there's one thing I know for sure: you can't stop this train anymore. You can't stop this train anymore.
That's Little Birdie. You can't stop this train anymore. And do you usually use the thunder in the middle of the song there?
Yeah, I carry it around with me wherever.
Oh yeah, cool.
It's a little heavy.
Yeah.
You know, need an extra bag for it, but
you're gonna make a big clap.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally worth it.
Awesome.
I like it when the gods are in sync with me.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
All right. I would love to get one more song out of you, even though we're running late. I don't mind. If you could just if you have one more short song.
Sure.
If you have a short song, and maybe just plug your website and things like that you want people to visit.
My website is my name, which is not the easiest one to remember. It's oritshimoni.com. So ORITSHIMONI.com.
COM.
Thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome.
I like to think of your listening audience as capable of figuring that one out.
Well, they're calm. They're calm people.
They're calm people.
Right. So sometimes they put CALM.
It should be CA.
Yeah.
Really, but it isn't.
Yeah. I'm still wanting to get my hands on a website and call it calm.com. That'd be awesome. All right.
Give you my love, you can take it back. I don't want it anymore. There is one disease, and its name is please. I have overspoken before, and it is clear to see what you've meant to me, but it's me who's seen you so. And you have slipped away from my loving gaze, so it's time for me to go. And I don't understand why you're not there to take my hand There is one more word, though it sounds absurd. It is thank you for your time. You gave me the keys to get off my knees and to seek new heights to climb. And I don't understand why you are not there to take my hand so we can go thrive somewhere, anywhere. Take my hand so we can go thrive somewhere, anywhere. I give you my love, you can take it back. I don't want it anymore. You gave me the keys to get off my knees, so it's time for me to go.
And what was that called?
I don't understand.
Okay. So this concludes our interview segment, and this concludes our Features Hour. I am Ryan Fletcher, and Melodies in Mind is a syndicated program produced in Burnaby, British Columbia. If you would like to download a second hour of this episode, it can be found, along with all past episodes, online at www.unconformed.com/melodies-in-mind. If you would like to make a donation to the program, this can also be done online at www.unconformed.com. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed our program.